but as you can see, I'm maxed out everything. Crimson Desert, let's talk about it. I've seen countless people that were having problems with the graphics, so I'm going to give you the ultimate, best, and only working solution for your graphics. If you're on PC though, I cannot help you if you're on PlayStation, I'm sorry. But still, in this video, it's gonna kind of start with me helping you with the graphic settings and everything, and then it's just slowly going to transition into a kind of deep talk, also kind of rant at the beginning, and then we just go deeper and deeper and deeper, okay? Like glaze the game too much because I already did way too much. All my friends are annoyed already because I just keep talking how great the game is, okay? But there's reasons for it. There's reasons for this. Do you get my point? This is a loading screen. Yeah. So, where the fuck? Ah, okay. Controls are annoying sometimes. Can be annoying. I don't know how it is on controller, but what you have to consider as well is like this game has so many mechanics, like so many combos and stuff you can and block this and do that and two combos for this and that. You need to bring all of this onto this tiny controller, okay? I mean, for me with the keyboard it's the same because my hands are so big. Like I told you, is like I have to. I like to press WASD. I like to press a little bit of tab, a little bit of shift. Okay, I can press the alt button. That's it, bro. I'm not going to fucking press the control button like this. I'm not gonna go to press F buttons as well. It's like too far away, bro. It's like annoying. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 4 is okay. I can do that, no problem. But I can adjust it. I can put it on the mouse. It works perfectly fine. So no complaints at all there. It works. It's just annoying that Control and Alt always are going back to its main setting. Graphics. A lot of people were talking about they have problems with the graphics. It is pretty simple. I have seen countless people talk about this problem, how they fix it. Everyone has different fixes for it, but I'm telling you right now, there is only one solution in the current state of the game, how it is, to make it like look good and run good and don't have this, because I started playing and I felt like this game doesn't look, it looks good at day but it looks shit at night, and when you go into houses it looks disgusting. Like the shadows were like pixelated and the stuff was coming like weird and shit, like annoying. And I kid you not, I was playing around with the settings in this game for straight up 5 hours or so. I mean, I kept playing a bit. I changed the setting. I keep playing. I try to adjust, because I am very nitpicky with everything has to be perfect, blah blah. So I go here into the setting. I don't want to tell you how many times I adjusted something like ray tracing, reflections, all this shit. I turn it off, turn it on, go on medium, go on high, all this stuff. Okay. The ultimate settings is pretty easy. I don't know, of course, what kind of PC or you're running. PlayStation, I cannot help you. I'm really, really sorry. On PC, there is one certain setting you need to have turned on, otherwise it's gonna look like shit. Okay, we're gonna start here. Accessibility. Particles depends how you like it. All the little leaves and stuff, and all the stuff that's coming off your sword, like the glints and all this. I like it. I turn it all the way up to max. Blur off. Whoever likes motion blur, whoever likes depth of field, ambient occlusion, all this stuff, bro, you are mentally insane. Okay, that's just how I can say this. Like, I'm really sorry, but like. You turn this off, you turn display. Okay, you can have blood on your screen if you like that, if you don't like that, but not for me. Depth of field off. Camera shake, I do not recommend camera shake. This is more preference, like, so this doesn't affect the game too much. I would really recommend you turning off blur here. Then on the, we don't need that. This has been quite struggle for me, but as you can see, I'm maxed out everything. It is important here that you turn on ray tracing. It's just how the engine works. Like, when you turn off ray tracing, the game forces ray tracing, so it's gonna look shit. So just turn ray tracing on. Important for me, I turned post-processing down because I do, like I said, I don't like these kind of things. And here comes the main part that people get wrong, and this is why your game is looking like trash. Okay, in this category, what you need to have turned on, and it needs to be turned on always, and I know it's frustrating because it takes FPS like a monster, but you need to turn on ray reconstruction. I think if you have an AMD, there should be I think it's called FSR or something. It's the same kind of technology, but ray reconstruction needs to be turned on. Okay, I got HDR on because I like the game a little bit more realistic. For me, it's too flashy. The colors are too poppy, so I tone it down a bit. I put frame generation on and double my FPS by turning on numbers of frames generated to 2. So that means it generates double the amount of FPS that it would, cannot speak English, my bad. It just doubles your FPS. So if you don't turn this on, for me, I get like right now 70 FPS, or would be around the 30s, 40s. So turn this on. Downsides to that is a little bit of input lag depending on how much you scale this. So at 2 times it's quite okay. At 4 times, for example, you move the mouse and the screen goes like this, so it's completely, for me, unplayable. It's not fun, but yeah, 2 times is okay. You get a little bit of, I don't know if I can show you. If you look at my stamina bar, you can see that it sometimes just flickers a tiny bit, right? Just flickers a bit. This comes from that because it just jumps frames a bit, but it's not, like I said, on 2 times it really isn't that bad. So what I recommend every PC player right now is ray reconstruction on, and then force some more FPS, just a little bit, by enabling frame generation, and you're really gonna be fine. When you use, for example, balanced mode, it already adjusts your settings. So for me, for my PC, I got a 4070. I just try to max out the graphic settings here as much as you can. Just go all in, just max it out. The lighting quality when you turn on ray reconstruction is always going to be a max, so you cannot change that. Keep that in mind, but that's a good thing because the game's going to look better, so just leave it. Put everything on max it out, turn on the fucking DLSS frame generation and the ray reconstruction, and you're gonna be set. And I'm telling you this right now people were arguing all over TikTok and Reddit and all this stuff, because I tried to figure this out myself too. I was like researching and doing shit because the game looked sometimes blurry, sometimes it looked pixelated and just disgusting, you know. But on DLSS balance, for example, I mean, come on. I mean, really, come on. You cannot say this looks bad or it's beautiful, bro. It's beautiful. Of course, you could get it a little bit sharper if you wanted to, but for me, from quality to balance, it's not that much of a difference. The biggest difference comes from ray reconstruction. If you are, let's say, if it's nighttime, or if you're in any kind of building, look at this. Look at this wonky, nasty, wobbly, pixelated, disgusting kind of... Yeah, you see that? Oh my god, bro, where have I... You see that? We do not like that, okay? We do not like that. So we go here, we turn this on, we check again, it's gonna turn on max automatically. You're gonna save. You're gonna have a frame rate dip, keep that in mind. So, like I told you, double the frames with frame generation. You see this? Even when you turn it on, bro, the way the light comes in and the fat cat blocks the whole screen. No more wonky, no more wobbly, no more pixelated stuff. It looks good. And this is what changed the game for me completely. And to put in a lot of time figuring out, playing around with the settings can be annoying, but as soon as you have this figured out, you're set, bro. You can just play. You don't gotta look into the settings anymore. You don't gotta be like, it looks disgusting now, something's off. The only thing that's gonna still be off is like at nighttime sometimes it's gonna be too bright, but that's just the lighting from the engine. That's nothing you can do. And like as you've seen before, when it's raining and it's dark, very dark and very bright, when they overlap, like a very bright background and then something dark pops in, it kind of smears, but it's not that bad, to be honest. It's really not that bad. And it's to a point where you can, like this, you can just play it. You can just be stunned, look around and be like, oh my god, this looks beautiful. I've been stunned so many times, I cannot even count anymore, bro. I'm just going around, I swear. I'm trying to do a mission and I just get distracted by something else and I just keep checking it out. And the fact that people said the word looks dead is also something really stupid, because just think about it. You are here, you see this, you're like, wow, what is this? I want to go check it out. It's nice. Look at this. I don't even know what it's called. The emu. What the fuck are you doing, bro? What is your name, bro? I cannot even. I think it's called an emu or something. You're like, wow. The little kid inside you comes out and it's like, oh, that's beautiful. What's going on? And then people say, yeah, but the NPCs, they don't talk to you. They don't interact with you. Do you, bro, be honest with me, come on guys. Do you really want to go up to every single one of these motherfuckers? Go here and be like, hey man, how is your... Hey, whoa, chill bro, don't attack my cat like that, come on. Ah, he's scared. You want to talk with him? Do you want to talk with this guy? I mean, not to put shade on him, like, but does he look interesting to you? Do you really want to talk to him? Or would you go walk inside that big ass cathedral here and check out what's inside there? Because I want to do that. I don't want to talk to this guy. Wow, that looks beautiful, bro. That's really interesting. What's going on in here? And you walk around and you explore like a little kid. and it's fun and it's nice and it's like, oh wow, look at this, look at that, look at the view, everything beautiful. By the way, I've been here like 3 times and I'm still stunned. So so here we have a good example of the lighting. Check this out. Before, if you had ray reconstruction off, this would have been absolutely disgusting right now. But now it looks beautiful. Look at the shadows, look at the things that's going on, all the tiny little leaves and bugs that's crawling around, the water looks good. You can actually point your lantern towards something without getting fucking blinded by it, you know? And because of this, because now it looks good and you can actually enjoy the game and what it's meant to make you feel like, you can walk around and just be interested in things. And that's what I was saying before. It's like that I don't want to talk to all these kids, you know? First off, it sounds weird and you just don't want to do it, bro. You can say hi, you can be nice, okay, nice. But the environmental storytelling is what's interesting. Because what do you see? You see them doing some kind of magic. One girl is like in the air right now, and they're just doing something, okay? And just by existing and doing something, it's communicating to you, okay? It's the same whereas people that don't talk much still talk, you know? Because that's just how it is, bro. Facts.
You stink.
And I stink because I just hit that little girl with my knee. I think you get my point, do you? If I see this in the back there, this green glowing stuff reflecting in the water, do I really care about talking to a random NPC or not? The quests. Let's talk about the quests. There are some well-written ones. There are some go get this kind of fetch quests where you just have to walk from point A to point B and do some random ass stuff. Is it boring? I mean, it's not very... from the quest point of view, it is boring. But when you just go from one place to another and you see stuff and you get like excited and you want to explore these kind of things, it's nice, bro. What can I say, bro? I was playing with... I was on Discord with my friend and I was playing with him. We were like in a call for like 5 hours or so. I did like... I started one quest and I didn't even finish it, bro. I just started, went somewhere, saw something. This game is... If you have ADHD, this is your game. If you have ADHD, bro, this is your game. You are going to be so distracted by everything because everything looks interesting. And the thing is, when you go explore, you get like awarded by it. You will find stuff that's gonna be helpful for you. You will find nice loot, you will find interesting things, you're gonna find puzzles you can do to get even more loot. It's gonna be rewarding. And isn't this the whole point of an open world game? Because if you are in an open world game and it tells you go to point A, walk all over there and go to point B, go get this and then go back, it's like you are in an open space, but you're still being guided by, like, they're gonna hold you on your hand and be like, oh, bro, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And what people nowadays don't understand is that we wanna think, we wanna do stuff and not just be guided all the time. Are you a little kid who wants to be guided the whole time? You're like, oh, you gotta do this, no, you wanna explore, you wanna think for yourself. There's puzzles, okay? If they are too hard for you, go Google. If you wanna try them and like do it for yourself, you can do that. Because I'm the type of guy, I just like to try and see how far I can get without help. And if I need help, bro. I got a PC right in front of me. I go on Google, I type in, blah, blah, and that's it. Go Reddit, this, that, yada, yada, and you got it, bro. So the game doesn't need to hold you on your hand 24/7. Why do you think games like the Soul series, for example, are so beloved? It's because they don't give a fuck about you, bro. We like that. Come on, we are too soft. In this day and age, we are too soft. I mean, you can criticize stuff like that, okay? Everyone has their opinions. You're allowed to criticize that, no problem. But to say that this is bad just because you don't it's not your type of playing style, because you don't have that much time, for example. Time is a great factor in this. If you don't have enough time and you want to experience the game, but the game doesn't tell you shit, so you have to Google stuff all the time, this can get annoying. I understand that, but good things in life always take time. You have to remember that there's everything that comes fast and is convenient has a price. Think about that. Just truly think about that. Everything that's fast and is convenient for you, you don't have to move your lazy ass, is gonna be something that's gonna shoot you in the neck down the line. Truly think about that, bro. And this is with everything, okay? And I'm the type of guy who enjoys a challenge. I'd like to take my time. If I don't have the time, I'm not gonna play it. Just keep it on the side, bro. The game is not gonna run away from you. You can play it for months down the line, okay? You don't have to have FOMO from missing out on a single player game, bro. Come on, like what's going on with then you have some other things in your mind that's going on. That's don't worry about the game, okay? Also, I don't like people always criticizing things so easy, you know? Criticize things that you are good in, you know? If you can develop games for yourself, okay, bro, go act like you're the big guy who knows everything, okay? But if you can't prove that you can build a better product than you are reviewing, why are you even doing it? Okay? I just feel like we are being way too harsh, and we don't appreciate things anymore because we are getting ripped off so many times, you know? It's understandable in a way. We are getting ripped off. Everyone's trying to get your money. Everyone's trying to get your attention, because what they really want from you is your fucking attention. Because when you put your attention on this, you have no time to do other things, right? Keeping you down and stuff like that. But we gotta be more appreciative of things if they are good, okay? You come up here, you see random ass things. You want to explore it, bro. I don't know. Just want to look at it, you know? You don't have to get a pop-up message with a reward every 10 seconds to get a dopamine spike. We need to learn to be more, how can I say this? Be more in stillness, you know? You don't need 24/7 your mind getting clustered by all these flashy things and stuff like that. It's really bad for us, these kind of things, because it's gonna affect you long term, and you already see the results of how we are at the moment, like our we as a whole, how it's going downwards, bro. You cannot argue with me about that. That people, the your grandparents, they used to say like, back in the days things were better and stuff like that, and you were like, nah, man, granny, you don't know what you're talking about. But at some point, we gotta acknowledge what they were saying and probably be like, yeah, maybe you were kind of right. Things were certainly different, and they can be better. Some things were definitely better than they are now, and a lot of it has to do with how overstimulated we are, and how we don't appreciate the small things. Can you read a book? Can you sit down on your free time after work? You have like a window of 2-3 hours. Can you sit down and read a book? It's probably gonna be way better for you than to scroll on TikTok or some shit like that, right? You know it, everybody knows it, but no one does it, right? But why don't we do it? Think about that. Oh, it's boring, I don't want to. And because we are so cooked in this regard, it's why we cannot appreciate little things anymore. I mean, little is kind of the wrong term for this game because it's huge and insane, but like, look at this, bro. I'm just walking around. And I'm fucking enjoying it, And I cannot recall the last time I've had something like this. I truly can't. I did, before I started playing this, I played Baldur's Gate 3. And Baldur's Gate 3, bro, let me tell you, this is an absolute masterpiece. Absolute masterpiece, beautiful game. The story is very like you cannot put this shit down, bro. It's like you always wanna hear more, learn more. That you're really inside of it, right? But I don't know if you played it, but there's like different acts. So the game is split into different acts, and there's 3 in total, and the first 2 acts are very it takes off slow and gets you to learn all the mechanics, and the story opens up and everything, and you by the time you reach act 3, you've already played like a whole game, but there's still so much more content to it. And to then come into this city, and I swear you, I kid you not, I really I love this game. It's beautiful, and I was so like immersed into the story and everything and the characters. But I come to the main city of the game, and there's so much to do, and I felt obligated to talk to every single NPC I saw, because I could have, if I don't talk to the NPC, I might miss a tiny quest, or I might miss some information, right? And this got into a point where I started to develop some sort of FOMO by not talking to the NPCs, so I could miss things, And then it started to feel like work, like a task, like I have to do this. I need to talk to all them, because what if I miss a very interesting quest that I really want to not miss, but because the game is not telling me, which it's all hidden and stuff, and you need to find it, could be a bad thing, right? So in comparison to Crimson, it's like, bro, if you miss a quest, if bro, do you really care? Like, come on now. But do you want to miss a specific place like that where it could be interesting? No, you want to explore. Sandbox, go out, explore, do stuff. And this is such a refreshing take. It has been done countless times in the past, but all these games that had this were praised and were good. And I'm telling you right now, this one's gonna be down the line. I'm putting down money right now. This one's gonna be one of those titles. Just because, not just the graphics and how the things work and how beautiful everything is, right? It's just, for me, it's got the whole package. Really got the whole package. I hope this video helped you finding your right settings. I hope I could make you think a little. At the end of the day, we should all consider being a bit more nice to each other. Stop criticizing everything and everybody for every little tiny mistake they're doing, or just because you don't like something, you know. Sometimes we can't just be quiet about it, or we don't have to waste our energy by getting pissed because something is not working, or just accept it, bro, move on, it's not that bad. But I felt obligated to kind of speak about this topic because I bought this game out of spite of the reviews I've seen about it. I didn't buy it because I was like, I didn't know nothing about this game before it came out. Okay, I'm definitely not a casual gamer because I've been playing video games for over 20 years now. I've played pretty much everything that's relevant. I have my own opinions about things. I can, if you want to, I will talk more about different games I love, because there's certainly a lot. But I bought this just out of spite because these people were talking shit on it. And I was like, you know that feeling when you, in your gut, you know something is not the way it seems? And I just had this feeling. I was like, there's more to this. So I just bought it and started playing it. And yeah, let me tell you, the people, alright, the beginning is rough, bro. I was struggling a bit, really. The graphics look not the way I expected them to be. And the first missions and stuff is really not that great. But I'm still not far, bro. I really ain't. I'm just doing side missions and stuff and exploring, but it's rough. It's rough. The boss fights are not that bad. The Reed one is I don't know why people say like it's too hard or some shit. I've heard they patched it a bit, but I don't know, bro. Play a Souls game and yeah, this is not hard. Okay, it can be challenging, but challenging is a good thing, not a bad thing. Yes, but yeah, I just bought it out of spite, and I knew kind of that my feeling was gonna be right, and this game has proven it so far. And I hope this helped you, and you can take something out of this that's gonna bring you further in life. And thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you. Goodbye.